Greetings. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling today? Let's see what Spirit has in store. What is the overall message that Spirit wants me to transmute for y'all? Know this is a timeless general read for all placements and signs. So take what resonates or away what does not. Do not make it fit if it doesn't. We already had one card come out, so I'm gonna keep that. But this reading is for the full moon, full lunar eclipse in Virgo, happening on March 14th, depending on where you're at, of course, and also the Mercury going into retrograde in Aries and Pisces. So this energy is basically going to influence you on really walking away, saying no, letting go, moving away from finally closing out karmic soul contracts and cycles. We've been doing it for the past few years, but this is like the big one because we're in the year of 9, which is all about new beginnings, no longer holding anything that's keeping you lost, confused, in the void, keeping you away from, and look at that, karmic relationships at the bottom of the deck. Babe, it's time to let them go. So this energy is going to call you to step out on a leap of faith and be like, I have to change. I have to do something different. I have to expand. What is it that I'm doing wrong so that I can get on the path of doing right? Or who am I attracting? Who am I entertaining? That when I sit back and look at it, they do nothing but drain me or cause mental exhaustion. You feel me? So you're going to be questioning all of that energy. And then it's just going to be like a certain, like, I gotta stop. I got like an immediate, like, I can no longer go on like this. So I feel like it's going to be a mass awakening because you're going to have this, like, if I don't fix it, if I don't do something different, then life is just going to suck for me. So, and you're just tired of sucking at life. I feel you on that. Well, not anymore, but I've been there, done that. So let's see what we have thus far. Get ready for these energies, because it's really going to catapult you to a different timeline, to where you're supposed to be very quickly, a lot quicker than what you think, especially if you let go in this time frame when the energy, the celestial astrological positions are supporting this type of energy to let go. You're being supported by the universe. You're being divinely guided. 3 twos for confirmation to let go of the karmic soul contracts and cycles, to mentally, emotionally detach, because it's only going to cause stress. You've done every single thing that you can do on your end at this point, viewer. You've done everything you can do with X, Y, and Z. Whoever X, Y, and Z is nothing more you can do, especially if they're not willing to change or grow. So what I'm getting is with this energy, and this definitely supports the energy. So we have Earth School. We are the Hathors, lifting the veil and star bathing. So this energy is going to really make you do some self-reflecting. You're really going to understand and see why you had to have the parents, the family, the siblings, the friends, the love connections that you've had in the past. And you're going to sit back and be like, you know what? All of this has led me up to this point. I see why I had to go through that, because I wouldn't have understood why I've been going through so much trauma and drama my whole life. You would have kept on taking it personal. 3 threes for confirmation, when it was never personal. It was all about your soul growth. You're here in Earth School to learn so that you can elevate and expand. It's an experience for you to expand. That is it. Not to take personal, not to hold on to, not to keep your heart chakra closed, but to experience the best of the best once you learn these lessons. And you're going to realize that the best way to look at it is like you've been studying for a test so that you can advance to higher learning. And what happens when you get higher learning? You get rewarded. Life goes hell of a lot easier. You have a money or income increase. You get what I'm saying? See where I'm going with this? So the more that you look at it like that, as opposed to like, oh, people suck and people are evil and demonic, and that's just all there is to it. Love is non-existent and life is just going to suck. The quicker you let that go, the quicker you can get to a more peaceful, stable, balanced lifestyle, where it's full of love, where you understand things, where you can see clear, especially with your third or first eyes, I like to say it, because that is your first line of defense, is your intuition. You can start really listening to it more without questioning it. 3 fours for confirmation, or denying it or ignoring it, which is a big one for some people. I feel like that you are realizing that without love, life is non-existent. If you don't have people, you can try to be all hard and act tough and be, oh, I don't need nobody. I don't need no love. You can try to act like that all you like, but you're starting to see and realize if you don't have people who care about you, like really care about you, who are in your corner, who are devoted to giving you unconditional love as long as they're getting it in return, because it is equal give and take, it's not going to like, it's no meaning to life. Life isn't the same without love. You need it to keep the cogs going. In other words, you need it to be self-sustained. You need love in your life, and you need to love what you're doing. You need to love everything that there is to offer about life, all the blessings, all of the magic that the universe has to provide and that you can create. You have to put love into it. Without love, there is nothing. So you're really starting to understand that concept. 3 5s for confirmation for you, how important it is for you to be able to see through all of the BS, the trauma, the lessons, the karmic relationships that you've been in, and so that you can really see the whole purpose and point of life, as opposed to feeling like life is meaningless. There's no point but to suffer here. I want to leave. Because a lot of people feel like that. But I feel like you are being inspired to look at it differently, that you have that inspiration to be like, you know what? I need to get my shit together. I need to let go of these toxic ass people. I need to start saying no and meaning it, be honest with myself, these people, and being okay with the outcome, regardless if it doesn't go in their favor. What's best for me? What's going to, make me happy? What is going to keep me going on this happy high vibration and this energy of creation rather than destruction? I see that you're questioning everything, and anything unaligned must go, because you see right through these people. You see right through situations because you've experienced it so much. By now, you should be a goddamn master at seeing manipulation. But you have to make sure you're not abusing that and you're not manipulating others. Because once you get that power of being able to see it, sometimes people go to that dark black magic side and it don't turn out well. 717 can be significant. And then you start to self-sabotage and manipulate others, especially when things going great. That's when you want to choose to fuck it up. So I feel like you're tired of that. And you're questioning why so-and-so doesn't make you happy. Why doing X, Y, and Z doesn't bring you excitement anymore. Doesn't bring that rush, that thrill. What does? What will keep you going? You know what I'm saying? I feel like you are activating your transmission to a higher level of knowledge, of higher learning, of education, of elevation, soul growth. You feel me? So let's... Grandma's getting some eyes. Okay, so yeah. But at the same time, it's like you're being called to travel, especially with the crystal grid light body. You're activating your light body, and you could be feeling the need that it's time to get up and go, to just go, to leave and to travel the world, abroad, a different state, whatever the case is. You ready to get up and go. I feel you on that. Got the metaverse as the first card. That didn't flip over, but what this is giving me, witch. So some of y'all could be witches. But what I'm really feeling is that you're just looking to create something completely different. You want peace at the end of the day. And you're looking at yourself in the mirror like, what areas do I need to work on to attain this peace? What's the Earth School spirit? Show me more about the Earth School. Yeah, literally karma comes out as the first card. So like I said earlier, you're looking at all of these karmic connections and you're just like, You're like, you know what? If I can survive those karmic connections, then I can go above and beyond. That's what I'm getting with that energy. Because you celebrated this connection entirely too long. You've been okay and comfortable with being disconnected, with just going through the motions and not even expressing your feelings, not even feeling emotions. I'm picking up on somebody whose heart chakra has been closed for a while, or maybe you just got out of that, or you just opened it up more. I'm picking up on an array of different collectives is what I'm getting, but definitely the people whose heart chakra has been closed. It's like you're finally seeing, like, you know what? And especially with this angels, I feel like in these two people, you've been in definitely guided by your angels, maybe to a person. I feel like for some of y'all, just take it as it resonates, and you're being divinely guided. Like, you know what? If I can get over these karmic relationships, if I've been through the karmics, then what is spirit has in store for me once I say, you know what, I do deserve, I can do this, I can push forward, I can understand everything I've been through, move on, and expect the best of the best. I feel like that your angels are always showing you that it's always a way out. You're never trapped. And that, again, you had to go through this in order to go above and beyond. You are above and beyond. You are the standard. Once you pick yourself up and pick that self-esteem up, you really are meant to be a leader. You're meant to have some type of strong impact on the collective. But you had to go through these karmic lessons. And like I said, you're understanding it now. You're no longer wanting to take it personal because, again, you celebrated disconnection, dissatisfaction entirely too long. And not necessarily celebrated, but it's all you was attracting and you were just settling for it. You were just like, well, I'm a little happy. It's getting me from A to B right now, so I'm going to just keep doing this. Or you just been settling for karmic people, knowing good and goddamn well they toxic and you really don't want to be around them. So that's what I'm getting with that. Anything else for Earth School Spirit? Anything else? Oh, that's a lot. What we got here? Okay, but it makes sense though. So yes, with this energy that you're now in, you're falling into alignment of being free. You're creating justice for yourself. You're balancing out your divine masculine and feminine energy. You're being more honest. You're channeling a higher knowledge, a higher energy. You're really seeing your family and how broken they are and how much you don't want to be a part of that if they can't get it together. You're really starting to have this clarity. Your aura is shining, going brighter and bigger because you're having this transformation and you're actually putting action towards what it is that you want. My apologies. So, like I was saying before, yeah, that's what I'm getting now. I feel like that you're just ready to experience bliss. And right under that, confirmation. That compassion will lead the way. Let go of the memories and silencing yourself. Don't let the memories silence yourself, in other words. But yes, I feel like some of you could be feeling alone, that you're needing physical connection, community. So I didn't see this video. I didn't see this card until just now. But this was basically everything that I was saying. Like, you need love. You need physical connection, real physical connection, not just sex, because that's not going to get you anywhere. You feel me? Like, if you're just doing that just to get that little nut, it's going to get tiring. It's going to get bored. There's no, real connection, and you're just going to feel like an empty shell. So you could be isolating yourself because you're starting to see, like, none of these people resonate with me. I'm not happy, and I need real individuals around me. And just know that you're not alone. You're not the only one feeling like this. 3 ones for confirmation. But that's what I'm getting with that bottom card. We are the Hathors. We are the Hathors. Speaking of love, so Hathor or Sekhmet, however it is y'all want to put it, she was a goddess that was, they try to depict her like they do all the feminine goddess as just demonic little entities. But basically, she was here to balance things out. Like, people they were treating everybody effed up. So she came in and was like, well, you know what? Let me clean the ones that you really want to be demonic. Okay, let me clean y'all up since y'all want to act crazy. And apparently she got a little drunk on power. But what I really get is that Sekhmet or Hathor was attempting to show people what happens when there is no love, when there's only punishment, or what happens when you're being punished for the lack of love, which is, I think, the same thing. I feel like that's what that message is. I feel like now that you've been through what you've been through, oh, memory came right back out. And then with the clarity card, so I feel like that as you look back on those toxic old memories that no longer serve you, you've gained this clarity and you're like, you know what? That was real love. That wasn't. That was somewhat kind of love. That definitely wasn't. So now you can differentiate what's love and what's not. So you don't keep falling for the okie doke. You don't keep believing in these people who are only there to suck out the life and soul of you because they're karmic. You don't keep falling for the karmic situations, because guess what? You can try to run away from karmic people all you like, but guess what? If you don't learn what you're supposed to learn and actually move away, you're just going to keep attracting the same shit. It's not going to get any better. And I'm pretty sure with the memory out here, you looking back on it like, damn near everybody was karmic. I might have had a few or maybe one person who showed me real love, but everybody else didn't know how to do it. So now that you have this newfound clarity, you're like, I need to be rebirthed again. 3 threes for confirmation. I need to have that divine feminine energy. I need to be in my divine feminine energy, regardless if you're masculine or feminine. You have to have that balance between divine masculine and feminine energies, or it's just not going to work. That yin and yang is needed. And you can't do it alone. Yes, you can balance your own energy, but eventually you're going to be yearning, calling out for a divine counterpart or for a soul tribe, depending on what your life path is. Some of y'all not meant to experience love, but the majority of us, we are. We're meant to experience that unconditional divine love. I feel like that's the collective I'm picking up most. But it's every so often in their natal chart, some people are solely here just to learn some lessons or to experience X, Y, Z. I'm not going to go into a whole tangent on what you're here for, but you have this yearning to experience it no matter how hard and tough you try to act. Deep down, you like, I just want to be loved, and that's how you know. Anything else with the Hathors, with this clarity? Anything else with the Hathors, clarity or memory? Anything else? Okay. Family. So like I said earlier, the card came out earlier and here we are again. So family has a lot of these memories, has given you a lot of clarity on, one, where these toxic core beliefs were coming from. You've had to realize, like, I only believe this because this is what my parents showed me. This is what my family members showed me. This is how they acted during holidays. So that's why I feel like brokenness is still a form of love. That rejection and regret, remorse, guilt tripping, gaslighting, narcissism is a form of love. Just because they say it, just because they buy this, just because they do that, that is not love. Now, that might be their love language because that's all they know for the moment. But that doesn't mean you have to accept it if it's causing you mental anguish, for you to be lethargic and mental, emotional exhaustion. If it's causing that and y'all can't come to a middle, or to like, it's time to walk away. Just be like, you know what? I'm going to love you from a distance, but it's time because I can no longer be drained of my good energy. 3 5s for confirmation. Family or not, you will find your own soul tribe once you walk away from this broken ass family that don't want to grow. Some people not going to grow this lifetime or the next or the next. Some will, but later on in life. And they can finally reach out to you and be like, let's really work on this genuinely. Some of them, they might not really see they have a problem until they become sick and vulnerable and they need your help. And then they'll realize and dawn back like, damn, I should have treated so-and-so better. And they always know. They always freaking know who they treated good and who they didn't. So I feel like that now that you have this clarity on where these broken concepts came from, what family really is, what love is, you can throw away what doesn't serve you, what doesn't work, what isn't bringing you happiness, satisfaction, bliss, abundance, for you to just be in a good mood, to be at peace. If it's not bringing none of that, why are you entertaining it? Lifting the veil. Lifting the veil. Okay, so yes, now you are in the energy, or you will be, in the energy of channeling what's right and what's not. We got the Justice card. Let's see. Let go, starseed. Yeah, so now that you're It's like your psychic abilities are more online, or again, you just have this newfound wisdom, this clarity. You're getting these downloads. You're seeing people for who they are in the 3D and in astral land, in dreamland. You're seeing it all. And you can finally be like, basically, there's no blockages for you to keep making excuses for the people just because their mom, dad, sister, brother, cousin, auntie, uncle, whoever they are, even lover. Because some of y'all attached to some toxic people that you care about or that you love, that you're married to, but they're toxic and they're not gonna grow. You're on a higher path to your highest self and they are not. It's that simple, but you have to be willing to accept it and let it go. You are a starseed here on a mission, here with certain soul contracts that you must fulfill or continue on a karmic cycle. It's really that simple, people. Now, I know that you want to have free will, and yes, you do to an extent, but you also have these soul contracts that you signed up for before you got here, and it would behoove you to fulfill them or continue on the karmic cycle. Now, which one do you want to choose since you want to have this free will? I suggest that you choose your soul contracts so that life can just be easier for you. I mean, the moment you stop trying to fight spirit and your intuition and the truth, the moment life will get easier for you. It's that simple. But sometimes people be on the struggle bus and just like, nope, I'm gonna do it my way. I'm gonna ignore all the signs. I'm gonna ignore my heart. I'm gonna ignore all the feelings and emotions, and I'm gonna just stuff it down in this little box, and I'm gonna just let anxiety take over. Some of y'all need to watch that movie Inside Out, both of them, first one and the second one. And yes, they are Disney cartoon movies, but I guarantee you they are more for adults than they are for children. Watch both of those movies and watch Soul. Those are great movies for you to understand your emotions, your feelings, your purpose, how to live life, why you should be living your life, and why your emotions matter, why your communication matters, why healing matters, why being a good person, a good, loving, caring person matters. Because if you're the opposite, anything of the sort, life's going to suck. Because guess what? That's the energy you're putting out. I don't feel like that's where you're at anymore. I feel like you're letting go of that. Or some of y'all have never had that energy, that sucky energy to put out in the first place, but you've always attracted it. It's because you needed to basically be a master psychic at seeing manipulation. You have to see through the manipulation in order to channel higher knowledge so that you can prepare for what's coming. Now, I'm not trying to scare y'all, but we're advancing. We're in a new age. Bigger, better, more advanced things are coming. Experiences, beings, all of that is coming. And you need to be prepared for it. This is part of the preparation. Lifting the veil, being able to see through the bullshit, being able to see through the scams, through the lies, but also being able to see when spirit and the universe and God is trying to assist you, trying to bring you help instead of waiting for God knows what. I don't know what you're waiting on. You get a lot of assistance and help through people, but you self-sabotage it because you don't see it. You just see trauma, and that's what you get attracted to. You attract trauma bonding. But I feel like that you're at this point where, especially with these energies, it's going to make you realize that this is what you've been doing, trauma bonding this whole time. 1111, divine confirmation. Let it go. Let those cycles, those people go. You've outgrown them. There is nothing more you can learn from them. Even if it's family, you got to love them from a distance. Check up on them every so often during the year if you feel like it. But you're going to have to let them go. Get off of that titty. Because there's nothing more that they can do for you since they're willing to stay stuck. They're choosing to stay stuck. And they want you to be stuck with them, believe it or not. No matter what they say. They want you to be stuck. Some of them actually do want better for you, but a lot of these parents and family members and old friends, they're monitoring spirits. They just trying to see if you're doing better than them, and if you're going to make it, if you're going to go after your dreams, if you're going to have the courage to live the life that they only could dream of, because they refuse to grow. They refuse to see the lights. 1212 for confirmation. Let them people go. It is time to channel the truth. Be the truth. Walk in the truth. Your authenticity. And travel. These animals on here is giving me like a traveler. For real, for real. Definitely giving me traveler. But yes, spirit wants you to live a nice, exciting life with the Oshun energy, the yellow. That could be some type of relevance to you. Maybe that is a deity that you really connect with. But Oshun was all about bringing in love, fertility, happiness. Excuse me, especially with the yellow, is reminding me of the sunshine. You know what I'm saying? So balancing things out, balancing the scales, making things right, being honest, especially with the sword, is giving me the sword of truth. Like Archangel Michael is giving me the same type of energy, because y'all know these deities are all like the same, just different names basically. 1313 for the confirmation. But yes, you have been protected. Whether, even though you've been through some things, you've still been protected from the worst of the worst. It could always be worse, and just remember that it's not. So now that you have this divine guidance, this knowledge, you can see it. You can see through the bullshit, through the people. Let go what they did and be happy. 3 threes for confirmation. Easier said than done, but do you want to keep on the karmic path? I think not. Star bathing, star bathing. Star bathing, clarify star bathing for me, spirit. Clarify star bathing. Oh, okay. What we got? Okay, so also again, so we got solo magic, which is just giving me like clarity. Clarity was already out here with this one. Well, clarity again. More clarity is coming in. So yes, that makes sense. So now that you're being activated and you're transmuting the energy that no longer serves you into clarity, into the truth. Let's see. I feel like before then, it was like a blockage. You couldn't heal. You couldn't restore yourself. You didn't have the key to get to this activation. You needed the key. You needed to really see what needed to be restored. I feel like nature, and if you're still feeling like that, nature will do it for you. Listening to nature sounds, any type of nature sounds, whatever it is that you're vibrating towards, that you're attracted to, listen to those nature sounds. Could be birds, could be rain, could be the jungle, could be the sun's vibration, whatever it is. That you can find a lot of this on these music apps that y'all got, especially Spotify. It's on there for sure. But damn near every music app, 1515, has these nature sounds. YouTube, there's no excuse. Listen to the sounds. Get outside and ground. Get outside in the sun. Go in the ocean, in the lake that's clear and clean. You feel me? So that you can get back connected with this activation, with people who are activated as well, with people who are stepping into or already in their light body energy. And again, solo magic is giving me, you're gonna have to do it by yourself, but it's not like just a little bit of isolation, just a little bit, for a little bit. Some of y'all been alone for a while. It's time to show you the universe what you've learned from being alone. You might have to start off by yourself, but you won't finish by yourself. I can guarantee you that. I feel like that you've been tolerating people in situations that just, again, they are lost in the sauce. They got the key, but they don't know how to stick it in the door to turn it to their happiness. They just drain your energy. And you're tolerating it, and you can no longer do that. It's time for you to thrive, for you to soar. Even with this, water, surfing could be significant. But what I'm getting more so, and then he got a feather too. So yeah, nature. You need to get out of nature if you want to activate. If you always in the house, 4-4 for confirmation. 3-4 for confirmation. If you're always in the house, honey, that's not going to get you anywhere. You need to get out of the house and get in the sun. That's what I'm hearing the most. So that you can, again, travel. So travel and nature. So somewhere with a lot of greenery where you can ground your feet. New York wouldn't really be ideal because it ain't nothing up there but stone. So if you was somewhere or going somewhere like this, a whole bunch of stone, not a lot of ground to offer, might not want to go there. You need to go somewhere tropical. 1717 for confirmation. Somewhere tropical is calling your name. Even if you ain't got a passport, the Virgin Islands are half of them owned by the U.S. Go there. Puerto Rico, don't need a passport for that. And Puerto Rico ain't expensive either. I don't think you need one. No, I ain't gonna say that. I think you need one for Bahamas. But regardless, those are two places that, especially Puerto Rico, not as expensive. Right there, don't need a passport. But yes, that's just for the people that's, on a little budget. I got y'all. But for the people, even Florida, Cali maybe, but even Florida, I mean, if you can't get out the country, Florida, shit, out the country, damn near cheaper than in the country. But do y'all thing, whatever your spirit is calling you towards. Point is, you need to get by some water and by some greenery and get on the ground. That's the biggest thing that keep coming. So my bad for repeating, but grounding, sun, nature sounds, water. You need that. Hydration could be a thing. Maybe you need to drink more water, because we do have this Aquarius energy is what it's giving me with the water. And then here again with the water. Also fruits, a fruit fast or juice fast would be really beneficial for you right now. And you're going to be glowing, honey. I'm trying to tell you, fruit bath, maybe a little marijuana there. Just to, and you can consume it through edibles or through the oil, so it's a lot healthier. I'm not advocating that you go and smoke a joint, but do whatever you need to get to that peaceful stage. But I feel like, especially if you got a thing with weed, like you like it a little too much, might want to dial that back a bit. You know who that is if that resonate with you, so that you can see a lot clearer. Because I guarantee you, once you stop smoking, like smoking weed and ingesting it is a completely different feeling. Alteration. Not alteration. It's just a whole different feeling that you get from it. A whole different high. I'm just be honest with you. And but it's not for everybody. So for the people that resonates for, take that. If it don't resonate with you, it just don't, and it's okay. Mushrooms, ayahuasca, for some people. That's for the people that's experienced in that. You know what you're doing. I'm not telling you to go do it. However, these experiences can assist with activating and really allowing you to see what you need to focus on to help with self-reflection. They're for healing purposes, not to be high all damn day or all the time. So that's how I'm attempting to transmute it for y'all. That's how spirit wants me to convey it to y'all, for healing purposes. That's why I said it would be better if you didn't smoke it, if you just ingested it a different way. But these will help you get into a different state of mind where you can really see yourself, and you can have some communication with your spirit guides, with other beings that are there for the evolution of humanity, of the universe. You get what I'm saying? But that's what I'm getting with this, is that's what you're needing overall. More water, a good hydration source, not that store-bought crap. Find a spring.org. I always talk about it, and you can find you some spring water near you. Because that's what you need to cleanse your body. And a juice fast that keeps coming up. Maybe you need to lay off the cooked food for a little bit and just do some raw food. Or for some of y'all, just juice. Papaya's good. Pineapple, those are really good for the digestion, to help move things along. If you just want to do the juice or whatever. Berries, raspberries, blackberries, blueberries, strawberries are more for sweetness. But I would recommend those berries and those fruits. Some pears. Yeah. That will do you some good. Some fermented foods. Like these will help get rid of what's no longer serving you inside yourself, like in the gut, in the stomach, like in your organs. Because you could be doing everything else, but you ain't went on no diet. You ain't changed your diet. You ain't did no fast, no water, juice, fruit, vegetables, something. Like what I'm getting is that to help get you there quicker and just to help the process go a lot smoother is to switch up your diet to a more plant-based diet. Y'all can do what y'all want. Don't argue with me in the comments. However, just try it out, even if it's going to be temporary. You still need to lay off a lot of those heavy, starchy, rich foods that are causing you to be lethargic, slow down, putting holes in your gut. Might want to look that up with the bread, the wheat, the gluten. You feel me? And especially if you have autoimmune conditions, you're going to have to eventually take some probiotics or eat some fermented foods and do a fast at some point. So without me like just reiterating myself, take that into consideration. I'm going to do a bonus card. Okay. We just going to pick one. Let's see. You got the love, codependency. So yeah, basically what I'm getting from this, trust the timing, surrender, trust the timing, trust the wave you came on in. Time is not running out. Use these energies to your benefit. That's supporting you right now. 1111 could be significant. Let go of the codependency and love yourself. Have some boundaries. Stand up for yourself. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. You know what I'm saying? And enjoy life. Venus energy. Venus is retrograde in Aries currently. Even though this is a timeless video, right now, Venus is in retrograde in Aries, which is making you be, maybe you want to be impulsive, but you're being held back. Maybe you want to do this, but you're starting to see everything for what it is. And you just like, it's not what I want for myself. It's not what I want for me. It's not serving me. And you're ready to like let it go quickly. But it's also making you just reflect, to take a break, to not be. So some of y'all making quick decisions and you know it's because you need to, while others, you're realizing I need to take my time on this. I need to stop being so impulsive. I need to stop being so judgmental, jumping to conclusions, formulating futures that haven't even happened yet. Probably aren't going to happen unless you manifest it. And make love to life. Enjoy pleasure. Have some joy. Like really surrender to the sweetness of life and delve into being happy, being peaceful. What's going to get you there? So that's all I got for y'all. Let me know in the comments or buy it with a like, share if this resonates. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace, love, and light.